Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to flip through the Leisure Painter. I'm going to warn you now, I've had a really bad cold, but I'm at the tail end of it. So if I sound a bit congested, excuse me for that. But I didn't want to not post a video today, so I wanted to get this one up so we can have a flick through together. And yeah, let's see what is going on in the Leisure Painter. So we will get past some of these ads and things. I hope you're all doing well. I hope that your February is going well. It's going quickly, I know that for sure. I even couldn't even do my art class, my online art class on Tuesday, because I was just hit with this. We've all been hitting the house with it. Just some nasty cold. It's almost flu-like. It could have actually been a flu. I have no idea, but it was just awful. So we're all just recovering now. Feeling much better, but still a bit congested. So we've got some here, as usual. Let's have a look. What we got? Making modernism. So we've got some exhibitions going on, some art clubs. Let me know in the comments below if you're part of an art club or if you do any kind of art classes or anything. I'll be interested to know. So we've got some art clubs here, like societies and things like that. So if you want to be part of these things, then you can go to the websites on here, like screenshot this and check them out. Stepping out for right, let me change the view. So if this is your first time having a look at flick through with me on one of these magazines, I'm using the Readly app. There is a link in my description, and if you use that you get, I think it's 30-day free trial. So there's a free trial, you can definitely try it out and have a look at all the available magazines. They have such a selection. I think they've got thousands of magazines on all different genres. They've got kids magazines as well, which is good for kids reading. I actually want to look into some magazines for my 5 going on 6-year-old, because she likes looking at stuff like that. I just didn't think of it before, but yeah, something I need to have a look at. So anyway, back to the magazine. Step Out of the Rut, How to Keep Painting When You've Run Out of Inspiration by David Bellamy. I like this little painting here. That's so nice. That's the tamarind tree calf on knot paper. Oops. I like the delicacy of those. This one's nice as well, the delicacy of it all. That delicate little water colours, love them. That's an ad. The only thing about this magazine is it's got quite a lot of ads in it. Holiday Cheer Part 2, How to Make the Most of Photographs as You Paint from Home by Hazel Jarvis. Learning objectives, how to paint from photographs, practice a variety of watercolour techniques, work out the best composition by following 7 exercises. So yeah, if you do use the Readly app, also you can save these pages. So because obviously these art magazines have a lot of tutorials in them. So you just press the arrow coming out of the box at the bottom here, and you can just save it to your device. It will save just the current page that you're looking at. It won't save the whole magazine. So if excuse me, so for instance, if you want to save this tutorial, you'd save this page and all the following pages that relate to the tutorial individually. I think if it's on the double page, it will save like both pages on the double page view. So I think that's a really good idea, because then you can just come back to it later and it'll be on your device. So let's just go back to the other page so we can scroll down. So this is the photo, and before you begin, follow the exercise. The following exercises are very quick to complete. You don't need to do them all if you're pressed for time, but they're all very useful. Number 1, ask yourself why this image. That's a little why patch of shapes. How emphasize contrast of dark and light patterns and grasses and reeds. Alternatives, horizon line, dark water, pattern of grasses, no grasses. So these are like options, that things she could include or not include within the painting. I do the exercise in the sketchbooks, so I have a record of them. One of my current favourite sketchbooks is the Beta series by Stillman and Byrne. Its pages are nice and thick, so it's good for watercolour. Number 2, how. Number 3, memory. Decide what is important. 4, choices. If you have taken the photo yourself, try to edit it. Look at it in black and white, boost the exposure and contrast, and change the colours. That is a good tip actually. I've done that before. 5, space. Try to divide your image into background, middle ground, and foreground. Exaggerate. What is the focus of your image? Can you exaggerate it? Colour. Choose your colours. Yeah, I like these colours. The bottom one with the purple I like. Excuse me. Turn the page. Demonstration. When using limited palette, I like to make sure I have some good dark colours included. I tend to use a lot of indigo. That's the step 1. Some tips. Step 2. All the steps. And that's her final. I like the simplicity of that. Very nice. And the colours as well. Work well together. Holiday cheer. Be inspired by 2 more finished paintings on a winter scene by Hazel Jarvis. Oh, I love those shapes that she's included. Oh, that's nice. I love a snow scene. I know I always say that. Painting project, part 1. How to take elements from 3 photographs to draw and paint a scene of tractors in a wintry landscape by Mike Rawlings. Learning objectives. Compose a scene from various sources. Draw a vehicle and transfer your image. Reference photo. Tip. There's the tractor. Demonstrate preparation for painting little tractor. You will need, these are the things that you'll need. Step 1, preparation drawing. Step 2, underpainting. Step 3, how to draw the scene, the grid system. Trace from a photocopy. A third way of tackling drawing is to photocopy the tractor and increase its size in the printing stage. Step 4, show your work. Painting project, part 2. Paint along with Colin Steed as he takes you through the process he uses to paint a snow-laden woodland with figures. Learning objectives, paint figures, trees and wintry landscape. Create the effect of snow, practice essential watercolour techniques. You will need what you'll need, all the steps. Demonstration continued. That's nice. Lovely result. Colour with confidence. Part 2. How to draw wood textures using a variety of colour pencil techniques with Veronica Winters. Learning objectives. Practice rubbing, indenting and lifting out. Choose appropriate techniques for your subject. How to use directional strokes to create the effect of texture. So these are the different textures. Heavy texture, light texture, Bristol smooth on the papers. Demonstration, antique lock. Colours used, the key. Image transfer. That looks really good. Yeah, very nice. That brass looks very nice. Add. Try something different. Folk art. Part 1. Anne Keir introduces the history, materials and techniques to paint the style of English narrowboat folk art. Learning objectives. The materials needed for decorative folk art. Understand the basic designs and how to paint them. Practice your brush strokes. It's quite a busy picture. Wow. designs. Here are more household items I've painted over the years. A variety of strokes with arrows to demonstrate the direction to move the brush. So it shows you here how to paint a basic rose. Nice. Some more. This would be quite a fun little project. How to paint daisies and little blue flowers. How to paint leaves. There are 3 popular basic designs for leaves that can be seen in a large portion of the canal art decorations. Nice. Very pretty. Fuel your imagination. Paint along with Tony Underhill and give new life to an old diesel engine. Learning objectives. Choose your subject. Use your imagination to develop an idea. Bring your idea to life. Tony's top tip. This project is all about imagination, so have fun and enjoy it. Interesting finish. He's made that. He's made like a boring subject, into a quirky little piece of art. Acrylics. Explore, develop and paint. Practice interesting techniques while you paint a turtle against a poured background with Alina Parashoko. Learn objectives. How to pour acrylics to create an interesting background. How to use transfer paper to trace your subject. Mix harmonious tones of colour. The pouring technique looks quite fun. There's loads of YouTube videos on this pouring technique. If you find it interesting, you can always look up some YouTube videos. There's loads. This turtle looks cute. Oh, look at his little face. I like the way that looks. I like the shell as well. Very nice. I like that little painting. It's cute. Autumn colour. Celebrate the colours of autumn in the Derbyshire Dales through plein air oil sketching and studio painting with Richard Holland. Learning objectives. How to look objectively at your work. What makes a successful painting. Follow a process from on-site sketch to studio painting. This is pretty. The cloudy sky there has been captured really nicely. There's some warm, cosy colours there. This is nice. Parrots in Paint, Part 2. Give yourself lots of time to draw and paint this beautiful parrot from the Amazon with Christina Hopkinson. Learning objectives. Practice a variety of watercolour techniques. Learn brushstroke dexterity as you work with your smallest brushes. How to create a miniature in paint. How cute. There's a lot of building up for this. The finished painting looks so good. The detail on the bird. A Beginner's Guide to Oils. Part 2. Understand the thought processes used to paint a scene of Wells Beach using a variety of oil painting techniques and colour mixing skills with Paul Minter. Learning objectives. Mix clean, bright colours. Questions that need answering before you begin. Use a traditional oil painting process to complete a beach scene. Comment below if you prefer to use oils or acrylics when you're painting. I'm an acrylic person, only because I don't have the capacity to use oils. Acrylics are just fit more into my lifestyle at the moment. But I have tried out some oils, and I do like the consistency and the vibrant, the paint, the vibrancy of the paint, etc. I do like using them, but they're just not practical for my situation when I've got a young child around. Watercolour Rescue. Paint along with Charles Evans as he produces an unusual still life in watercolour. Learning objectives. Practice essential watercolour techniques. How to create a three-dimensional effect. Add fine detail with a rigger. Interesting composition as well. Watercolour Rescue. Perfect balance. Draw and paint along with Eleanor Longhurst as you produce a beautiful rendition of a flamingo. Learning objectives. Look for basic shapes to draw a bird accurately. Practice the wet watercolour method. Use a limited palette to great effect. Oh, there's a book. 10-step watercolour birds. Paint 25 exquisitely detailed birds in easy steps. That looks like that'd be an interesting book. I'll have to check that out. Love that finished painting. Capture the character. Ready for another challenge? Here's a subject at home in colder climes by Eleanor Longhurst. Demonstration. Rockhopper penguin. I love a penguin. How cute. I love a penguin. They're so cute. Oops. Let's get a proper look at him. Too cute. Painting on texture. Add an extra dimension to your acrylic paintings by working on textured canvas with Alice May. Learning objectives. How to create texture on your canvas. Follow a step-by-step acrylic process. Relax and be creative. You will need, that's what I think you will need. Oops. I've never done that before, like created that sort of texture on a canvas. I think that would make for a fun little project. Wow, look at that. That looks really good. It actually looks really good. It works really well for like a water scene. I think that book looks really good, this one. Sketchbook explorations for mixed media. That looks fun. Chinese brush painting through the seasons. I bet you that's a nice book. Look at that. I love an art book. I've got a video on my art book collection. If you want, if you look through my videos, I might try and link it actually, if I remember. If I don't, there is a book where I go through my art bookshelf. I've got quite a few books. Well, I feel I've got two shelves full of art books. I think that is it from this magazine. Yes, it is. Well, thank you for flipping through this magazine with me. If you want to look more deeply into that magazine, then just pop on the Readly app. It will still be there, and you could save any projects that you thought was interesting as well. So link will be in the description, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to give this video a like so that I know that you actually liked it. That'd be great. And also comment below if you're an oil painter or if you're interested in acrylics. Also, let me know which is your favourite art magazine, and if I don't flip through it, I'll look for it and do a flip through for you. So I will see you in my next video. Take care and bye for now.